Hey, it's Kobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and for this video breakdown, I want to take a look at a brand new blitz setup that you're going to find from a brand new formation called the 2-4 low double mug that loops an edge rusher around where he can get pressure through the A gap between the center and left guard. The name of the play that we use for this video breakdown is the 2-4 low double mug Blitz Loop Zero. Here is a list of the playbooks you can find this play out of. Here is a look at the defensive coaching adjustments that I make for this blitz setup. Before I show the blitz setups out, the 2-4 low double mug Blitz Loop Zero, let's take a look at the default pass coverages and pass rush assignments. Now, as you can imagine by the play title, this is a cover zero defense. So what you're going to have here is you're going to have 5 defenders that are actually in man coverage. As you look at your screen right there, this is going to leave you 5 pass rushers that are going to be rushing the quarterback. So you got this guy right here, which is going to be the nickel back coming off the edge. And you got these linemen right here coming in there along with this particular defender right here on the other side right here. So you got those 6 defenders coming after the quarterback. Now, by default, if we were to run this play without making any pre-snap adjustments, more than likely, what you're going to see here as I run this, you're going to end up getting some edge rush pressure coming off the edge from this particular defender here. As you look at, it's going to be this nickel back who will end up getting some pressure coming from the left side of the offensive line. Let's go ahead and just run it, and then we'll take a look at those other blitz setups that I want to show here. I just want to show you where you get the pressure at right there. Now, one of the things you're probably going to notice here is you're actually going to get a looper, which is going to be this guy right here. Now, when I show this next blitz setup, I'm going to show he's actually going to end up getting some A-gap pressure. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, let's take a look at this blitz setup that I want to show from this brand new play that you're going to find out in the nickel 2-4 low double mug called Blitz Loop Zero. Now, this particular play, what I'm about to show is we're actually going to get some A-gap pressure coming from this edge rusher here as you look at it. So what he's going to do here, he's actually going to loop around, and then he's going to shoot through this A gap and apply that pressure between the center and the left guard. Now, to set this one up, the way I've been looking at it, at least what I've been labbing here this morning here, is the first thing you want to do is go ahead and call press man coverage. And then you want to call QB contain. And at this point here, you want to take control of the nickel back. Now, remember, he's in QB contain. You want to move him to the inside. So he's just lined up to the outside, the left shoulder of the left tackle as you look at your screen right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and run this, and then we're going to go into the X and O's of the play. We'll talk about a little bit more here, but watch this guy right here as he loops around and applies that pressure. So he'll loop around that defensive tackle there, and you'll see him get that pressure between the center and left guard. Let's go ahead and run it and take a look at it here, and you'll see what I mean right there. And there's your pressure as you get on the screen right there. You'll see he comes up, and he gets through that A gap. All right, let's go into the X and O's of the play and take a look at this. From the All-22 and instant replay, we can get a better idea exactly how the X and O's of this particular play works as far as the 2-4 load double mug Blitz Loop Zero. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get some A-gap pressure from this guy right here. And what he's going to do here, as I pointed out earlier, he's going to loop around this defensive tackle as you look at it. So he's going to loop around this guy right here. And then he's going to shoot through this A gap between the center and the left guard. And he's going to apply that pressure on the quarterback. Now, the other thing to make this work, what we wanted to do here is we need to take control of this nickel back. Now, remember, he's in QB contain. And what we want him to do is to engage, or at least try to get this left tackle look to block him. And then to the inside of him, you're going to have the left tackle, or excuse me, the left guard. He's actually going to look to block this defensive tackle. And then what this is going to do is it's going to create that gap that I talked about earlier for this guy to blitz through and apply that pressure on a quarterback as you look at it here. So this guy will shoot through this A gap. Now, the other thing I did want to point out here is that the center, he's going to end up blocking this defensive tackle as well. So that's what's going to create this big gap for us to shoot through and apply that pressure on the quarterback. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here as we go through it there. Right there, you can see there's what I was talking about as far as the blocking goes. And then you can see that this guy is looping around, and then he's going to apply that pressure on the quarterback right there as he comes up through this A gap and gets to the quarterback as you look at it. Now, the other thing I did want to point out, on occasion, you may find that this edge rusher also gets some pressure off the edge on occasion where he doesn't get blocked as well. So that might be something else you might see. Now, as you look at it here, see how right there, as you look at it, the right tackle right there actually looks to block to the inside here towards this other blitzer right there. And this is going to allow this guy to come off the edge and apply the pressure. Now, that doesn't always happen from what I've seen so far. I just want to point that out to you. And keep in mind, this is just a 5-man pass protection scheme as you look at it. Now, I did want to show you guys one other thing with this, that you can enhance this blitz with a little bit of, well, mainly just one little more pre-snap adjustment. Now, if you want to enhance this particular defense, this nickel 2-4 low double mug Blitz Loop Zero, where you just have a 4-man pass rush, it's pretty simple to do. And what you're going to do here is you're going to call press man coverage. Next thing you want to do is call QB contain. Bring this nickel back to the inside like I showed earlier. Bring up your quick adjust menu right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put this defender here, which I'm about to show here. We're going to put him into a vertical hook. Now, let's go ahead and show you that defender I want to show here. So this guy right here, I end up putting into a vertical hook. So at this point now, we got a 5-man pass rush. We're still going to get that A-gap pressure coming off the edge from this particular defender right here as you look at it. And then the other thing you're going to want to do while you're in control of this nickel back, now remember, he's in QB contain, you're going to allow him to engage the left tackle. Then what you want to do is you want to drop him back. So what you're going to do here is you're going to allow him to come up the line of scrimmage. Hopefully the left tackle look to block him. Then you can just take control of this guy and drop him back into pass coverage. All right, let's go ahead and run it and take a look at it. And you'll see what I mean as far as trying to do this. So let's go ahead and run the play. And then right here, we're simply going to drop him back. And we end up getting a 4-man pass rush. So that's another way of running this if you wanted to enhance this and make it a 4-man pass rush. All right, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video breakdown. It's something I just found this morning. As soon as the update popped up, I went ahead and got right into the lab and started labbing some of these blitzes from this particular formation. This is the first one I found that I really liked, and it's something that's definitely going to bring some A-gap pressure on the quarterback by looping that edge rusher I just pointed out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to leave a comment if you guys like this video breakdown. Again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more Madden guides, strategy, and tips content. See you in the next video.